This video kind of turned into what I eat and what I read. I'm in a reading slump. The economy right now is terrible. It's gonna be so tasty, I can't wait. Hey guys, what is up? Good morning, welcome back to the channel. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you are new, welcome to the channel. My name is Amber. I love sharing my life online. I'm on a weight loss journey that has stemmed from gaining weight because of sleep apnea, and I'm currently on Zepbound, and I have just been rediscovering my life, and I've been enjoying sharing my journey online with all of you guys. So I have rediscovered so many hobbies, and I've just really had a change in my life in terms of life satisfaction. I'm 30 years old. I work full-time as a physical therapist. I work 4/10s. Mondays are my day off, and today is currently Monday. It's March 23rd right now, so it's like nearing the end of March. Easter's coming up. We have a birthday party for my little nephew coming up. It's gonna be a great time. Spring is approaching. We did just have like a massive blizzard not too long ago. It was like last week. So we're kind of getting over that, although it's like all melted now, so that's fantastic. I am just ready for like warmer weather, sunshine, flowers. I'm gonna take you along for a couple days of my life. I don't know how many days it's gonna end up being. I don't think it'll be a whole week, but it'll probably just end up being a couple days. But yeah, we're just gonna hang out and have a great time. I'm starting this video with some bad news. That's so dramatic. I'm in a reading slump. Yeah, I'm really upset about it because January and February I read so much. I think I read 12 to 13 books both months. And with February being a shortened month, like I still read, I think it was 13 books in the month of February. But in the month of March, I've just been in such a slump, and I have been sticking to my March TBR. I just have not been motivated really to like read any of the books on said TBR. I mean, I have been, but I don't know. It's just the thing that's really annoying me is it's taking me so long to get through any book. Like it's taking me 1 to 2, potentially 3 weeks to get through a book, which is not like me. And I actually hate that. I love reading a book in like 2 to 3 days or even a day. I just find that I retain the information so much better. I stay in the story. I like care about the book and the characters so much more when I am able to read it at a quicker pace. And that's not always just a physical book. Like I almost always can find a physical book through my library, either on audio or through my Kindle. And the past few books that I've read, one, they've just been super long. So I've been trying to finish up the Gods and Monsters series by Amber V. Nicole. So that series is so long, and I'm just kind of like ready to take a break from it. The other book that's just been taking me a really long time to get through, which is not an issue, but it's Unraveling Ember by Yetzira Katsayan. I never know how to say your name. I'm so sorry. I really should look it up. But this book I'm buddy reading with 2 of my friends, and I have enjoyed like reading it at the pace that we're reading it at to a point, because I feel like it's just been kind of like a no fuss book for me. But the thing I'm struggling with is I cannot find this book on audio, and I don't want to buy it on Kindle, because almost always I can find an e-reader version for free, whether that's like through Kindle Unlimited or my Libby app or my Hoopla app. Like I can find a book that I can read on my Kindle or my Kobo for free. But this one I have not been able to do that with, and I just like refuse to buy both copies. Like I refuse to have the hardcover plus a Kindle copy and pay for both of them. So I have not been reading this as much at night, which has really been stifling my progress. I would definitely be farther in the book if I just like had a e-reader copy. And that's one thing that I've really learned about myself this month, is that I have to have a Kindle or an audiobook version that I can read at night. I'm determined today to get out of my reading slump. I have a stack of books that are some options for me to try to get through. Not like all in this video by any means, but I definitely want to spend some time this morning and just today like reading and enjoying my books that I'm reading and trying to like get out of this slump that I'm in. I'm kind of ready for like a contemporary romance or like a thriller. I haven't read a thriller in a really long time, so I'm kind of ready to switch up the genres a little bit. So that's what we're gonna do today and in this vlog. I'm gonna try to read a couple books in this vlog, maybe like at least finish up the 2 that I'm currently reading, and then maybe another one. So let's go through all of my potential options. I just smacked my glasses. Right. Okay, first up we have Role Model by Rachel Reed. This one is on my March TBR, so I would like to get to this before the end of the month ideally. The next book is a really interesting read. It's an Afterlight subscription book. I was recently able to get onto the Afterlight subscription box, and I have not read any of the 2 books that I have gotten from them. This is the first book that I ever got through the Afterlight subscription box, and this is by Julie Murphy and Sierra Simone. It's called Fundamentals of Being a Good Girl. So this is what it looks like. It's got super cute artwork. The covers on the inside look just delightfully gorgeous. And then this is what the actual like hardcover looks like. Incredible. Beautiful. Okay, next up I have some thrillers. So this is the book When We Were Bright and Beautiful by Jillian Medoff. Next one, this was in my Book of the Month subscription for March. This is called This Story Might Save Your Life by Tiffany Crum. This one is also a thriller. And then in my Art of Arc subscription box for the month of March, I got this book called Spoiled Milk by Avery Curran. I just love like the kind of like old school character art, cartoony art. It's giving like, to me, it's like, it reminds me of like Scooby-Doo. I don't know, like, yeah, it's giving me like early 90s or even before that type of like cartoon art, if you will. I think I want to do this one. This Story Might Save Your Life. This one is really intriguing me. I'm going to start with this one. The plan for today is that I have my allergy injections at 9:20, so I have to leave around 8:50. It's currently 7 o'clock, so I think I'm going to just read until basically I have to go and like start getting ready, which will at least be an hour. And then I have a couple workout classes tonight, but then the rest of the day is ours for the taking. I do need to edit a YouTube video and some shorts, but otherwise we have a free day. Let's get reading. I'm 47 pages into this book and it's so good. I really think that this is getting me out of my reading slump. So I just wanted to give you a little update. Basically, this book is about two podcasters named Joy and Benny, and they're besties. They're like, you know, Joy is married to this guy named Xander, and Xander has a sister named Mallory, who is basically like their like social audio manager type situation. Benny, Joy, and Mallory were all recording a podcast one night, and then Joy was like, I need to like ditch out, blah, blah, blah. And then Benny and Joy decide to meet up the next morning with Mallory to finish the podcast. But when Benny and Mallory get there, Joy and Xander are gone. So we're kind of like in the throes of it. They're trying to figure out what happened to them. There is like a dual timeline kind of thing. So we're flip-flopping between past times, but the past time is written in like a memoir type thing because Joy and Benny are writing a memoir. So we're learning about their life in the past through the memoir, which is very interesting. Oh, we're out of focus. I'm so sorry. So like I was saying, we're flip-flopping between past and present based off of what's written in the memoir. So we're like reading the memoir and figuring out details about their life in the past based off of what's written in the memoir. So there's that. There was also something that happened like a couple months ago with Joy and Benny because they're kind of like, you know, really successful podcasters. So there was a situation that happened. And yeah, we're just like kind of getting into the nitty-gritty. There's definitely like hints to a lot of kind of details that we just don't know anything about yet. So it's making me want to continue reading because there's lots of mystery. Like I know things are going to come out and I just don't know them yet, but it's going to like help, you know, round the story out. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Anyways, yeah, I really want to continue reading this. I do kind of like need to get ready to go though. So I think I'm going to, I really want to get the podcast, or not the podcast. I really want to get the audiobook because I just want to keep listening. But no, okay, I'm not going to do that because I have to finish. I was going to say I have to finish my other audiobook that I already said I was going to finish today, but I kind of just want to keep reading this book because it's so good. No, you know what? No. I'm going to take a break from this. I'm going to continue listening to my other audiobook, which is The Wrath of the Fallen. It's a fantasy book, and I just really want to finish that one. I think I'll feel much more accomplished if I finish that one, and then I can potentially get the audiobook for this book. Okay, here's a quick OOTD. This shirt I actually got from Shein. I'm kind of like into Shein right now because I am in between sizes. Like I'm getting to be a little bit too small for some of my old clothes, but I don't want to purchase like a whole bunch of new clothes that are, you know, going to be clothes I keep for a really long time until I am at my goal weight. So I've been going towards Shein, which I know like there's some ethical things going on there, but frankly, the economy right now is terrible and I just need to do what works for me and my budget right now. So yes, this is my bow tie cute shirt from Shein, and then I have these ripped jeans that I think these are from Abercrombie and Fitch. I'm pretty sure I got them last year, so I will link them down below, or maybe it was 2 summers or 2 winters ago. Anyways, I will link like the closest one I can find down below. These are like a mom jean. I really like them, and they're also not super long on me. Like they're the perfect length. Sorry, these are my house shoes, but they're the perfect length on me. So anyways, I love the way my makeup turned out today. We're vibing. I need to go get my allergy injections and then I will return and we can continue on. And I only have a half an hour left in my audiobook, so I will definitely be able to finish this on my way to and from my injections. So yay! Okay, I'm back from my allergy injections. I am super itchy. My arm is really irritated. That's great. Okay, you wanna see it? Oh yeah. That's good. It's incredibly itchy. It's very swollen. I think I just need to like ice it for a little bit. But I did stop at Target on my way home. I have been on the hunt for the new Alani, the lime slush, and they had one left in the Target that I went to. One left. I was so happy because I have really been on the hunt for this for like 3 weeks since it came out. I've been just wanting to try it. So I finally got my hands on it. I'm gonna sip on this. I have not had breakfast yet, so I think I'm going to make myself a little egg dish. I've kind of been wanting to try eggs in the air fryer, which I've done that before, but in like a little ceramic thing. I have these are called something, but I don't know what they're called. It starts with a C. I know it starts with a C, but I don't know what it's called. Anyways, it's like on the tip of my tongue. Whatever. I have done this before, like one other time where I cracked 2 eggs into this little dish here and then I sprinkled some toppings on top and it was really good. So I think I'm gonna do that again. It's low effort. It only takes like 5 minutes, I think, for the eggs to cook. So we're gonna do that. And then I'm gonna eat my breakfast. I'm gonna continue reading my book. Oh, that's the other thing. I finished my Gods and Monsters book. I finished The Wrath of the Fallen. And I was kind of like, I mean, I was in the book, like the book was interesting the entire time, but I was kind of getting to the point where I was like, all right, I want this to be over with. Like, let's go. I'm ready for something new. And then the last like 3 chapters were insane. I mean, this is typical fantasy, right? Like you're just like, you know, going along. This is me going along in my fantasy book, you know, and then like the last 3 chapters, they just blow up in your face and you're like, well, now I have to read the next one, except now there is no next one. The next one comes out October of this year, so I have to wait. But it was so good. It was like, it was so good. Like, I think that's my favorite ending of any of the Gods and Monsters series. That's my favorite ending. Like, that's left on the biggest cliffhanger. I have no idea what's happening. Like, I don't know where we're at. I don't know what's going on. So anyways, I'm gonna sip on my little bevy. I'm gonna have some breakfast and I'm going to continue reading my book. Break. Okay, the initial taste test. Alani can do no wrong. I truly believe that. That's incredibly refreshing. This reminds me of like a lime Skittle. That's what it tastes like to my brain and my taste buds. Yes. A lime Skittle. 6:30. I had a pretty chill afternoon. Honestly, I took a nap, read my book, laid on the couch for a little bit, listened to my husband give a presentation, and I was gonna go to my workout classes, but I woke up from my nap. I woke up from my nap around like 3:30. My arm from my injection is so swollen. I don't know if you can see that. It is very swollen and very painful and just like, yeah, not comfy. So I was supposed to do a Pilates and a sculpt class tonight, but I ended up just canceling them. I think I need to start scheduling my Pilates and sculpt classes in the mornings before I go to my allergy injections, because I'm on like the highest dose that you can go on for the injections now. So this is like the roughest time, and I'm not having systemic reactions. I don't know if you guys know how allergy injections work, but if you have a systemic reaction, that's when you have to take your EpiPen. I really just have local reactions, but they are getting real uncomfortable. So anyways, I filmed my April TBR, which yay, so excited I got that done with, and it was so exciting to pick out new books. I feel like I'm out of my reading slump, so yay me. And then I filmed some shorts, and I'm gonna, do some editing and stuff later on. But anyways, I'm gonna make a pizza, or flatbread, technically flatbread. I've been obsessed with making flatbreads recently. I get the Stone Oven Artisan flatbread from Aldi, and it just is so good every time. So we're gonna make that. I didn't really eat lunch. I only had my egg thing. That was like my brunch. So yeah, I'm hungry. I'm ready for some food. I'm currently in the middle of filming my Sink or Starve for my shorts, and I just like have been having so much fun with it, and it's really forced me to get out of my comfort zone. So I've really been enjoying that. It's also really forced me to take a look at everything that I have in terms of food. I always feel like I don't have food, but I do. I just need to like use my brain and figure out how to cook it. So that's what we're doing today. I have pesto, so I'm probably gonna put some pesto down. We have a lot of mozzarella cheese, so we're gonna do some mozzarella. I'm pretty sure I have chicken sausage left, so we're also gonna do something with that. I have this, I don't even know what the flavor is. I think it's like basil something. I got it from Aldi, so I'm gonna put potentially all 4. No, maybe just 2. I can't remember. I have to see when I'm cooking it. But I also have this very wrinkly pepper, but because I'm gonna cook it, it's just gonna taste delightful. So I'm gonna use this pepper too for a veg. I also have some peas. I might just have like a bowl of peas on the side for an extra veggie boost and fiber, because I haven't really had a veggie or fruit today. Yeah, haven't had any of those. So gotta get some of those in. But anyways, let's just make ourselves a little flatbread. It's gonna be so tasty, I can't wait. While my pizza cooks, I'm just gonna meal prep my containers for the week, for the work week. So I made this pasta salad thing yesterday. It turned out so good. I'm very proud of this. I actually made a short for my Sink or Starve for this. So it's just got cucumbers, snap peas, olives, chicken, noodles, and then some parsley and an olive dill dressing. It's one of my best creations, I have to say. So I'm just meal prepping them into these little containers so that I can just grab and go. I'm trying to get better about like having my lunch kind of set up the night before, because oftentimes I'm like scrambling to do it in the morning and then I feel a little bit rushed. So I'm trying to get better about like making my lunch the night before. I'm not someone that like sticks my whole lunchbox in the fridge. I don't like doing that. Also, my lunchbox is huge. But yeah, this is a great little recipe. I'm so happy that I thought of it. It's very good. Good morning, you guys. It's Tuesday. I have to work today, and I don't want to. No, I'm just like in a little bit of a season of burnout. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I wanted to do a little reading update because I did start Tough Guy yesterday on an audiobook. I'm sorry, not Tough Guy. I was like, I knew I already read that. Role Model. I started Role Model. It's the 5th book in the Heated Revelry series. So I am currently like 20-ish% in, but I probably need to rewind it a little bit because I don't remember like when I fell asleep. But so far, really liking it. Really liking it. This one is definitely dealing with some like heavier topics. Like, yeah, I don't want to like say anything to like ruin it, but it picks up right where the last one ended off, Common Goal. And yeah, it just is like dealing with a little bit of some heavier topics. So I'd read the trigger warnings before you go into it, but so far it's great. I need a coffee because I can't form a sentence. So let's make one. The babies are fed, watered, and pottied. Anyways, I was editing this video yesterday and I realized like I chatted and I had so much more content than I thought I did. So I think I'm actually gonna end the vlog here. This video kind of turned into what I eat and what I read throughout a day, which I kind of love. Like, why haven't I done this sooner? This was so much fun. I love eating and I love reading, so perfect. But yeah, that's it for this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed spending like 24 hours with me. It was really fun. I enjoyed showing you what I'm reading, what I'm eating, and I think I might make this a series. That was really fun. I enjoyed talking about food and books. Those are like two of my favorite things. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you have not already. Leave a comment, leave a like, all the things, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.